Well, with tomorrow being Earth Day, Florida just happens to be home to an ecosystem unlike really any other. The Everglades is internationally known for its extraordinary wildlife.
It is a treasure. In just days, a new book will offer readers a captivating look at one of the most iconic species of the Everglades. Path of the Panther author Carlton Ward Jr. is a National Geographic explorer, photographer, and founder of the Florida Wildlife Project. We recently chatted over Zoom about the broader movement to protect the Florida panther.
There are so many species when we think about Florida wildlife. How is it that the panther came to the forefront for you?
I started focusing on the panther because I see it as the ultimate symbol or emblem of why we need to save a wildlife corridor in Florida. And there are a couple of reasons for that. One is that the panther has the largest home range of any animal in America. It's what we have is the panther is the cousin to the mountain lion, to the cougar. It's basically a puma, but it's the last puma, the last big cat surviving east of the Mississippi River. One adult male panther needs a home range of 200 square miles. That's twice the size of Orlando to support the life needs of a single panther. The only way you're going to protect territory for one panther or multiple panthers is to have multiple adjacent properties kind of working together as one connected whole. And that's what the Florida Wildlife Corridor is all about.
You've spent so many hours. Talk about that experience of the quest to find, photograph, and get these images of this panther.
Get National Geographic quality photographs of panthers, to get images that could stand shoulder to shoulder with the best shots we've seen of lions and tigers and leopards from other places in the world. It was a real challenge. For one, panthers are extremely elusive. All the time I've spent in the woods, trekking through the state on the wildlife corridor expeditions, working on other projects, I've only seen 2 panthers in the wild with my own eyes.
Wow.
So the only way to get these pictures was to use something called a camera trap. So you're taking a professional DSLR camera or mirrorless camera, putting it in a waterproof box in the woods, setting up a studio with lighting, and then using an infrared trigger where the animal comes by and takes its own picture. And if we look at the book, if we look at the best pictures and video clips in the film, it took about 2 years on average to get each of the photographs that were in the National Geographic magazine story or in the new book. Easy to forget that one of the most amazing wild places on the planet is right here in our own backyards. The Everglades is an ecosystem that basically takes up the whole southern half of the peninsula, with headwaters inside Disney World that flows all the way south through the peninsula. And so I see the panther as this kind of guardian of the Everglades, because if we protect the territory we need to save the panthers, we're saving the Everglades system that's giving the water and so many other life forces to all of us here.
So a king of the Everglades, if you will.
Or queen of the Everglades, because the key to the future of the panther is the female panther. But the breeding population, where the females live, up to this date is not any further north than Fort Myers. And the only way that the panther is going to get to reach sustainable numbers and no longer be endangered is for panthers to reclaim that home range throughout the rest of the state. There's also tremendous hope, because there is enough of this original nature left that if we continue to pay attention now and make it a priority, we can save it for the future.
It's such an up-close look, and the techniques they use and the time, it takes years to get this footage. So
it's amazing.
Yes.
I learned a lot from that conversation.
It really is special. Carlton also told me the camera traps caught some cool glimpses of cubs. So that's encouragement for the future. The book is available starting May 2nd, and the Path of the Panther film will be streaming on Disney Plus April 28th.